Running with Mr. Floyd. My name's Josh, and beyond words grateful that anybody's watching me. And hey, welcome to your Friday, and we do this Monday through Friday, at least at the moment at 10:33 Eastern, 7:33 Pacific. That is subject to change, but we're not going to get rid of good dunning. But the time may change. But this Monday, if you're watching here, and thank you all for being here, I do have an appointment at 9:30. So there we go. So I will be doing good dawning, probably from my house because it's just going to be easier since I have an appointment and like get dressed and all that. So 8:30 or 8 o'clock, I should say 8:03. There we go. So if you're watching this on the East Coast, it'll be at 8:03 on Monday, and if you're on the West Coast, and we don't have a lot of left coasters, but nonetheless, if you are on the West Coast, it will be at 7:03 on the day that we worship the moon. So there we go. Thank you and grateful. Let's see what we got. Viviani, good dawning. Cricket, good dawning. Lean, Millie. You have. So, let's see here. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. There you go. YouTube. Laura, Grand Rising. For the opportunity to work on a 101 with St. Germain and Josh, yes, you can email me. We are open for business. We've done close to a dozen, 10 live 101 sessions, and I can tell you 2 of them have been life-changing for sure, as we do follow-ups as well. So if you get a 101 session, it does include follow-up, and if you need more follow-up, really, it's just drop me an email. We'll see what's what. Let's see here. Good dawning, Laura. And Laura, our resident tarot card reader. Let me, Laura volunteered again Tuesday night this week. Let me work out my tech issues because what's happening is that Zoom, and I'm working with John Denny on this actually. He's a tech guy, right? So Zoom wants to create a new stream. So I have the old YouTube Live I set up, and then a brand new YouTube video shows up right next to it with whatever title I put in Zoom. So there's 2 lives going on at the same time, theoretically. And so it gets a little goofy. There is a way, and I haven't found it yet, so I have to do some research. Hopefully John will come back with an answer there. How to type in the URL, like to your YouTube Live that you've got waiting. So they marry each other. And it goes to the YouTube you've got waiting versus opening a second YouTube video. Otherwise, we'll go to StreamYards or Streamlabs, whatever it's called, and then I can see the chat, and it's not as complicated from what I understand. It's much easier. There's just one link and all that. So we'll see what's what, but yes. Please like and share and subscribe as well. I don't ask these things too often, and it's a wonder why we don't progress as fast. But please, seriously, like and share. It doesn't cost you anything to hit the thumbs up, and it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. If you never watch again, it's just sitting in your feed. If you want to delete, that's up to you. But and if you know anybody who could who's having trouble building their universe, good morning, Fatima. Good dawning, everybody who is in the chat. All right, hope you're having a great Friday. And as St. Germain would say, what are you going to go fry? We just had the county fair here. I did not get any fried Twinkies or anything, but and I don't know about you, but today is like the dead center of Mercury retrograde, pretty much. And it's been pretty retrograde. I've been chasing. Today was the day to. Everybody has that retrograde day, right? So today was the day to chase myself out of the house, right? Let's grab this, go downstairs. Oops, let's go back and get the cell phone and run downstairs. Oh, it's 8:15, and you just didn't get my vitamins in, and you know how it is. And then, of course, retrograde to the furnace. My furnace has gone out, but I'm in an apartment, so as I leave here, I'll stop over at the office and let them know, and they continue on to work. But Mercury retrograde, you gotta love it. So hopefully your retrograde's going well. If you have to do anything like sign contracts or get a new job or things like that, make sure the devil is in the details, and during retrograde you will miss the details and the devil will show up. Theoretically, there's no real devil, but you know what I mean. Anything that can go. So just keep that keep your nose to the grindstone. You got another 2 weeks of retrograde and we'll be free from Mercury's wrath. And apparently there's something that happened to Venus. I don't really know, but if you watch Wages World, if you want to learn how your Earth, it's helpful to be balanced, and so to balance you need Earth weather as well, right? Space weather. So we use Wages World for space weather. He's a cool guy in Indiana. I'm saying he is or isn't ascending, but what's cool about Wages is he gives you, outside of his funny laughs and such, he gives you interesting straight up Earth weather. So if you need to know your Earth weather, I would definitely watch Wages World. I haven't watched it, but something happened to Venus apparently. Maybe a chunk of Venus came off. I have no idea, but he put that in his last video, so that's kind of interesting as well. But all right, Harley, good dawning. Yanksy, good dawning as well. All right, so what we've been doing, are you subscribed to Viviani's channel? Are you? That's a good question. I am. Are you? I think she's actually talking about doing her first solo live. So if that's the case, we will have to make sure we post that in the community page there and dive over for Viviani's first solo live. I know she's been doing lots of group lives, but no, solo live would be absolutely amazing. Vivian Amelia, is the screen fuzzy or is it my screen? It could be your screen. It could be my... Here, let me try something here. You can see my belly. Maybe if I wipe off the microphone a little, or the thing. I don't have my microphone as well. More retrograde, but I know it sounds okay. It is fuzzy. Is the screen fuzzy? It is fuzzy. Let me see what I can do here. Bear with me a moment. Let's try to defuzz. Bear with me. You can see my belly if you want to. Hopefully that defuzzed it a little bit. I have no idea. The screen is fuzzy, but the sound is clear. Josh, the video resolution is very low today. Okay, I may be able to fix that. Nope. Much I can do. Unfortunately, your connection is not clear. I believe it's your connection. There's not much I can do. I'm sitting in the park. Unfortunately, it's better. Okay, good. Who knows? You know what it is? It's pixelated. I don't doubt it. You know, unfortunately, I can't control the YouTube or its algorithm, because it's quite interesting how some of my like ISIS cards have like 200 plus views and some get like 5. So what I'm learning is a couple of things, and I've seen it on other streams as well. Yeah, I can't control the fuzz vision either. My resolution is very low today. Yeah. We'll get into channeling here so we can hear the message and not have to watch so much. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm sitting in the park. I got 5 signals here, but yeah, it's what it is. I'm not, unfortunately, the platforms that we use, it's really a weird, this universe is really weird, and I think you guys get it. And the reason why I say that is we have to use the platforms that are built by the people who don't want us on their platform. You get the idea. And so all this Ascension stuff is piled up on the YouTube. They haven't gotten rid of any of it, but we know that they're not our allies either, so to speak. And I don't care if they hear it or not. So I can't state whether it's the latency is from the cell phone tower, which is a huge tower. Looks like something out of like Mad Max. Around the corner from here, a good 100 feet tall and 50 cell phone things hanging off of it, or if it's YouTube and just being YouTube. And I certainly apologize. I've been having the same issue, but as long as we can hear you, it works. At least the sound is clear. Thank you. And if you're watching this in the replays, probably won't get too many views, but at the dead center of Mercury retrograde as we are, nothing surprises me. I'm just grateful it's all working. Like I forgot to charge my phone last night as well, so I woke up with like 10%. So, you know, it's going to be what it is. All right, so what we're going to do is bring in Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. We won't keep this too long. And on Moon Day, I'll be at home, so we'll definitely have it clear. So, yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is bring in Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, do a channeling. And real quick before we do, we're going to set some grounding for the weekend. I know you can't really see me very well, but what we're going to do is just real quick, take a deep breath. We're going to set intentions, because we're trying to live intentionally as well. This is part of our 90-day project. We're going to visualize what we're doing for 90 days. We do that every dawning. It takes 15 seconds. And then we're going to set some verbal internal intentions for the weekend. So you don't need to actually see me for any of this, which is great. So what we're going to do is close our eyes and take a deep breath. And if you're watching in the rewind or replay, grateful, especially with the terrible video this is, or at least the connection. We've been sticking to the wall what we want our universe to be around November 9th, 10th, which would be 90 days from when we started our project. You can do this right now by just visualizing what you would like to see brought forth in your universe in 90 days. So we're going to close our eyes and imagine it stuck in a frame or like a poster to your internal wall of your house. So we're going to stick that, what we got, to the wall, and we're going to visualize it by feeling into it. So feel what it's like to have whatever you've got on your wall November 10th. We're going to mark it 9th, 10th, whichever, it's the weekday. I haven't looked at the calendar. But all right, so there we go. So take a look at what you've got in your wall. Take a deep breath in. We're going to focus and ground on what we want our universe to be November 9th, 10th, what we've stuck to the wall. We're going to feel into it. So what does it feel like on November 10th to have what you are looking for, to see it in fruition, maybe beforehand, but to see it coming to fruition? So feel into that and see it. We're going to take 15 seconds starting now. And because time is going faster, that was a whole 15 seconds. All right, the other thing we're going to do is ground ourselves again. So imagine a cord going from straight down all the way to the ground, through our pelvic bone and straight into the earth. And we're going to ground ourselves, and we're going to create some intentions for our weekend, because we don't want to dervish. If we create intentions, even if we still have those intentions within us, we put out the energetics, even if our universe gets dervishy, somehow you're just going to realign yourself to those intentions, whether you're doing so purposefully or not. You're just going to find that they're in your space because you've grounded to it right now and created those intentions. All right. At the same time, close our eyes, the screen clears. Definitely Mercury. Yeah. Today, I woke up even in a different energetic state, kind of negative nilly for a minute, and I'm not. I haven't been for a while. That's been disappearing faster than anything else. And yeah, it's been kind of weird. Definitely retrograde today. So close your eyes. Again, ground yourself. Imagine that light cord going through your crown chakra, through your soul star chakra, which is above your crown chakra, down in through your pelvic bone and out and down into the ground, whether you're sitting or standing. And just 5 things that you want to intentionally state about your weekend. Whether you want to bring in more love, you have intentions to work in the garden, you have an intention to maybe finish your resume, whatever it is for you, whatever your intentions are this weekend, we're going to take 2 minutes. And if you're watching this and it's past the weekend, then take 2 minutes to make intentions for whatever day it is that day or your next few days. It's just that simple. We go into things unintentionally. We dervish in with the energies that we have, and we're not in control of the energies we have, and we just wheel into the next day, and it goes out of control, and we wonder why. Or it doesn't go to our liking, and we wonder why. So take 2 minutes, close your eyes, and bring up at least 5 things that you intentionally want to accomplish or see, maybe more joy, cleaning your home, whatever it is over the weekend. Or if, again, whenever you're watching this, just the next 2 days in advance, be it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever it is for you. So we're just grounding into the intentions we want to see for our weekend. We're working with energetics with Saint Germain. It's all about living intentionally. So take a deep breath, breathing in. And we're just visualizing or stating to ourselves the intentional space we want to create for this weekend. We're not expecting any outcomes. We just want to say we want to spend more time with friends. We don't have any way that's going to happen. We just give it to the universe. All right. So hopefully you've set some intentions on this Friday for your Saturn day and your day of the sun. And whenever you're watching this, if it's a Monday, then you set intentions for Tuesday or Wednesday, and so forth. Living intentionally is the easiest and fastest way to shift your universe as well. And gaggle of people walking by. No geese anymore, people. And so we're going to center in as well and bring in Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain and do a channeling. And always the SME. On earth as it is in heaven, I see only God, wealth, health, and happiness. Beautiful, beautiful, Helene. Fantastic. For my car and added more intention for the next 90 days. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. We're going to bring in St. Germain, Archangel Raphael. And again, if you're new here, um, I'm an open channel. So I'm always kind of connected with Archangel Raphael and St. Germain. Um, it's a matter of me keeping the connection open, not them. And I can keep my eyes open and stuff when I channel. And you see that more when I'm at home. The sunlight kind of, because that's energy codes, and I'm already pushing energy. It's too much, so you kind of close down with the sun. I close my eyes. But 11 and chip blessed. All right. And count down to 5 that grounds me into St. Germain and Archangel Raphael. If I'm at home or in the car or whatever, and just a quick channeling, or if I'm on the phone channeling with somebody, I don't always have to get into the 5, but to ground it in, it helps. Plus, it looks good on camera. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good Dunning, and welcome to Good Dunning with Mr. Floyd, Josh, and myself, Archangel Raphael, and Saint Germain. It's really just Saint Germain anymore. Archangel Raphael's energy is what was pushing through Josh first, so Saint Germain could be introduced to Josh. But Archangel Raphael is there, but it is mostly Saint Germain's energy, and we are here channeling through Josh for you, to you today on this Friday. So there you go. We say the generally same thing, so you know we are here. And nonetheless, it is Friday, so we are going to ask you, what are you going to fry today? Just do not fry your brain. Remember the commercial, this is drugs, and put the egg, and bash, this is your brain on drugs. But that is not always the case. But nonetheless, do not smash your brain egg with a frying pan. Not a good idea. Nonetheless, hopefully you're having a fantastic intentional day. We are trying to teach you, and this is what we've been doing all along, is teaching you the energetics of living, how to produce a universe that you are looking for, and the fact that you produce your own universe. You are not just some energetic being. You are not just walking through, having things thrown at you and dervishing into your universe. Whatever is spinning around you in your universe is spinning around you because you have created it energetically in your universe. You have allowed it to happen, or you have brought it in, or you have thought about it, and it has turned into your universe. You have not even realized it by running around with your negatives that I am not worthy, so we have to give you what you are not worthy of. You understand that, right? If you are intentional about what you are saying, if you are saying that you are not worthy, for example, and you are running around in your universe saying, I am not worthy, I only want a jalopy, I do not want my Toyota Tundra, I am only worthy of a Datsun B10 pickup truck, right? If you are saying that, then you're only going to have your 4-speed Datsun B10 pickup truck that is worth maybe $500 and full of rust, because we know Nissans, they always rust out. We do not know why, but in your universe, the car you do not want to buy if you are living in a salty location, like by DC, is a Nissan. For some reason, they always rust out. But nonetheless, if you are driving your Datsun B10 pickup truck and you want a Toyota Tundra, what are your intentions in your universe? Are you allowing for more in your universe? This is why we are doing intentional exercises. We are wanting you to create the intentional energetics that you want to see in your universe. If you are wanting more love in your universe, and you are stating to yourself, as we just did, and if you are watching the video, if you're just showing up, then no, you did not see that. But before Saint Germain came onto channel here through Josh, Josh had done a practice where you are intentionally grounding yourself and then sitting for 2 minutes or so and just bringing up the intentions of what you want for your universe for your weekend. This is a Friday. Of course, we are expecting that you go home and fry something. Ha, ha, ha. Again, just don't fry your brain. Smash. But nonetheless, if you are crazy, yes, it is. Isn't this universe crazy? But nonetheless, if you are sitting there in your universe and it is Friday and you want to have a good weekend, you have to come up with you have to have intentional energies. If you are just waking up, you are saying nothing to your universe, then you are giving the universe permission to control you. You are not controlling your universe. Are you an understanding of that? If you are not putting out energetics, if you are not in the space that you want to be, if you are not in understanding of your own energetics, and we do not mean that you don't understand yourself, but you are not creating the energetics from a centered space. You are not, I want to be, I intend to be. You are just davishing through based on most of you in your universe, your energetics are just based on your reactions to others' energetics. I'm going to repeat that one more time. We have no microphone, but we are not going to scream either. But we have the microphone, but Josh has to charge the phone because, again, he had forgotten to charge the phone overnight. So Mercury retrograde rids his lovely head all over Josh. But nonetheless, In your universe, are you creating your universe? Are your energetic reactions, your energetic actions, just reactions to other people's energy to you? Do you understand that? So are you just in reaction the whole time? So you get cut off at the grocery store, the skateboarder jumps in front of your car and you slam on the brakes. You are trying, your intention is to be on time, but the skateboarder jumps in front of you. You are now creating your energetics. Are you still going to be on time? You are like, I have lots of appointments this weekend. So one of my intentions is to make sure I am on time to everything I need to do. Good intention. You want to be on time. That is showing respect to where you are going. That is showing respect for yourself. Your linear time frame, your earth with its linear time versus its explosive time, so to speak, the non-linear, always happening time. But nonetheless, in your universe, then if you are getting the skateboarder jumps out in front of your car, you choose the energetics at that point. You said you wanted to be on time and you wanted to be centered and on time, but are you going to dervish out? Are you going to look at your watch? If you want to be on time, let the skateboarder drive through and drive maybe just a half faster so you make it on time. Are you going to get angry and dervish out? And then maybe you said you wanted to be calm this weekend, but because you are getting frustrated from the skateboarder, you go and lose your calm and lose your chill, and then you are running late and you get frustrated. Then it dervishes from that. You create that dervish. You create that heavy energy comes in and you start tumbling. It's like an avalanche, just like Colorado. So it's an easy, you throw the snowball down the hill and it's going to pick up more snow. And if you're not careful, it could pick up an entire chunk of ice, a chunk of snow. And the whole sheet of snow could go tumbling down the hill. That is your energetics if you're not very careful. So what we are saying is, are you just reactionary in your universe? Are you waking up and seeing that the kids are screaming for Saturday morning and they are screaming for pancakes and you are like, I cannot, Calgon, take me away. It is already too much. But you had intentions that you wanted to have a peaceful weekend. It is up to you what you choose to do. If your intention is to have a peaceful weekend, then you are going to stay more grounded, right? So if you say, my grand intention for this weekend, and you picked, I want to be more abundant, I want to be more grounded, I want to be more peaceful. You don't know how peaceful is going to show up, but it's now in your energetic field, right? So you are going to see situations. If you're remembering that you had grounded into during your exercise a couple minutes ago, I want to be more peaceful. One of the 5 or 6, 7 things I want to energetically create this weekend. I'm going to intentionally create, right? So I want to create more peace. So if your children are coming in and they are dervishing in and they are throwing toys around and the TV gets loud, it's Saturday morning, right? And they are banging around, maybe they are making a pots and pan parade, right? You have 5-year-olds and they ding, 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 and they are 8 o'clock in the morning and they're having a pots and pan parade. If you have said that you want to be more centered and chill for your weekend, you're not going to dervish out. You're going to come at that in a different way. You're going to feel that in a different way than if you are just like waking up and have no intention. You are just waking up and you put your feet on the ground. You have not even grounded. You're going to scream at your children, most likely. Hey, slow that down. Shut that up. Whatever it is, right? If you can't, at Friday night, or today, you said, I intend to have a peaceful weekend. Even if they are banging on pots and pans and running around the house and playing pots and pan parade at 8 a.m. in the morning on a Saturn day, you will be more at peace because that is the intention you have already set. And you, whether you are conscious about it or not, you'll be more conscious about your energy, but you're going to be conscious or unconscious, does not matter, about your energetics when you are dealing with your children. You're not going to dervish off as much because you had already set your grand intention to be more peaceful, to have a peaceful weekend. They are coming through with the pots and pan parade. Everybody who has children have seen the kids come by and banging on the pots and pan, right? So there you go. So if they are doing so, you are not going to dervish out and flip out on them. Not at all. You are going to be more peaceful because you already set that grand intention to be more peaceful. Are you in understanding of how your energetics are working? Even all you have to do is say, I intend to be more peaceful today. Let it go. Watch your universe. You will not dervish as much. You will not be as angry. You will not flip out at friend so much at the water cooler when she is dissing her children. You will not bring Bob home from work so easily because you had chosen already. So your body and your mind, yourself, is already pre-set up in those energetics to be peaceful, to be calm, and to be in your space, so to speak. And it is interesting when Josh is channeling the people as they walk by. You have to have some kind of ballsies here to be sitting at the park and doing so, and strange people are walking by. That is what we are saying. The energetics, if I don't care, I am living my universe. And really, if you learn, if you understand that most people don't care anyways, if you could do anything, you could probably wear your worst clothes to Walmart or whatever, and you're not going to get noticed. People do not care. They do not look at you. People are wrapped up in their own universe, so to speak. And we can tell you that for a fact. People do not care. You could stand there and channel naked. Perhaps just could be naked channeling. And maybe somebody might look at him a little funny, but they're still wrapped up in their universe, so to speak. You would look at me funny and YouTube would immediately the video. But nonetheless, you get the idea. So in your universe, then, if you are creating energetics, if you are creating, I want this. So I am stating to my universe that I want the energetics of peace in my universe. You're not going to dervish so much. This is why we set those grand intentions. You want more love in your universe. You said when we did the exercise, and you could do this at home if you're just joining us now, for example. Sit down, take 2 minutes in your head and just say, what do I want my weekend? What am I grounding into my weekend? What are my intentions? If you said I want more love, the first thing you have to do then, if your intention is to create more love, you're going to love yourself more. Keep that in mind. If I want more love this weekend, I want to experience more love. Well, the only and first way to experience more love, unless you run out to pick up a cat or a dog or something and get their pet, the only way to experience more love would be immediately is to love yourself. So you're going to create those energetics. Consciously or subconsciously, you have reprogrammed yourself. It's very simple. You're programming yourself. You're wanting more love. So you're reprogrammed your universe to focus on love by creating that grand intention. It's very simple energetics, and this is why we are doing these on the moon day or in the Fridays, so you have a great day. And then on the moon day, we will see how your energetics work. Last weekend, all we did was cut the cards from what was driving you nuts over the weekend. And of course, we cut cards with our families on Monday too. Only negative cards, of course. You have to spend you get to spend 2 days with people you either love, hate, or just can stand. And so we hope your universe, if you are spending 2 days with people in your universe, you can call your family that you love them. But if not, then we will cut the cards for whatever they are driving you nuts on Moon Day, on Monday. There we go. But on your Friday, we are asking then, sit down for a moment. See your weekend as an energetic play. See your universe that way. See yourself. What are you doing this weekend? Are you going to the stars? See it as a peaceful experience. See yourself with more than 2 bags of groceries for $100. There you go. See yourself walking out with 4 bags of groceries for $100. If you're going to the grocery store, you want to create more energetics. Outside of the fact that you have said maybe you want more peace or love in your universe for this weekend, how about I'm going to the grocery store, so I'm going to find awesome deals. I'm going to the grocery store, so I'm going to get 4 bags of groceries instead of 2 last time for $100. I am going to the grocery store. The aisles will part for me, and the deals will be everywhere. It's all about your energetics. So if you are saying that to yourself, you're going to be on the lookout for better deals. You will find them. Why? Because you have already granted, I am going to find those deals in the grocery store when I go there. If you say to yourself, crap, I have to go to the grocery store. It's so expensive. They never have anything I am looking for. The people are so pushy and rude, and then they get cut off at the cash register, like always. You're going to Charlie Brown yourself through the grocery store. You're not going to find what you are looking for. You may not find the great bargains. People will park their cart right in front of you and maybe get in your way. And it's not going to be fun because you are asking your universe. You're setting yourself up energetically for a crappy grocery store experience. Instead of saying, I'm going to the grocery store, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best deals ever. I'm going to find what I want. Or maybe I'm going to Sam's Club or Costco, and I'm going to get the Costco hot dog at the end, if you eat the hot dog. And it is the favorite thing in my universe, and it's going to be the best day ever. You create that. You bring your energetics into situations on your own, your choice. You create the field that you are moving in to situations. So if you are getting out of work, you can say, I am grateful it is Friday. It may take me a little while with traffic, but it can be a very peaceful ride. I'll find music and I will turn on the radio and put down the window and relax. Or you could say, crap, I have an hour and a half to go. This is going to be a long ride. There's too much traffic. There's nothing good on the radio. This was a terrible day. You choose the energetics. You are creating this. This is all yours. Everything that you look at that from your eyes, you have created. Some might even say this is a non-localized field, meaning if it's not, you don't see it, it's not existing. But we are not going into the toroidal field called Earth in general. We are going just looking at the energetics within your toroidal field and how it interacts with the larger grand source field or Earth as you see it. Because if you are asking your universe for more love, but you are going to see more love because you are going to be just like if you want to buy a Toyota Tundra, right? You get it in your mind. You want a red Toyota Tundra or a purple one like Saint Germain. Then wherever you go, you are going to see Toyota Tundras, and when you see that, you are going to see them more often than you have ever seen them before. You have programmed yourself to look for Toyota Tundras. You want one. So you see it in your universe. You feel it in your frame. And when you see the purple one, you are going to be like, woohoo, that's my car. You can do the same thing in your universe without going and looking for a Toyota Tundra. I want more love in my universe. You're reprogramming yourself to see more love in your universe. As long as you are staying put in that and you're not allowing somebody to piss in your Cheerios, so to speak, you are staying grounded in the love that you are looking for. You're going to see more love in your universe. You're going to create more situations that bring you more love. It is just that simple. So be careful. Your universe, your world is just the energetics you are intentionalizing in the first place. So, and your intentions, whether they are real or not, are based on your inside. So based on where you are standing. So if you are intentional about your universe and you're doing so intentionally, you're going to get the results you want. If you are dervishing from reaction to reaction, Bob pissed me off, this happened, I have to do that, the whatever, you are then dervishing. Your energies are just the reactions. You are not in yourself. Everybody else is, and you are the reactions to everybody else. Are you seeing that? These are heavy energetics, but it is important for you to understand. If you wake up in the dawning, when you stomp your feet on the ground, and you say, I am, and you stand in your frame, and you say, okay, I'm grounding myself, and you see the light cord go straight down your body, all the way through your floor into the ground. Are you creating intentions in your universe at that time? Are you saying to yourself, I intend to have a peaceful day? Are you saying, shit, another day? Can you get into your SecMed energy and say, I'm going to have an awesome day? Can you get into yourself and say, I am love. I intend to have more love, peace, and awesomeness today. Good things are going to come to me. You are programming yourself to look for good things. You are asking your universe for good things. You will not see too many bad things. It is all in how you are driving the energies. If you're an understanding of that, then you are going to... You don't do things because you're worried other people will... how they will react. Does it matter? If Josh was worried about how people would react, he wouldn't be sitting in a public park doing a channeling. That is for sure. Because people will stand up, people point, people laugh, people are like, what is he doing? Sometimes there's more... Josh is not the show. The show is in front of Josh, if you are an understanding, while they are looking at Josh. But nonetheless, it is all about your energetics. So when you put your feet on the ground, you get up in the dawning, you move about your universe. What are you saying your intentions are? Just like this weekend, we are grounding into an intentional weekend. Just like, what do you want to see? If your intentions are to eat well, are you going to go grocery shopping and make better food? If your intentions are to spend more time with your children, then are you going to call them? Of course you are. You are making that intention, so you have to create it. Your body will follow what you intend energetically. It is just that simple. Keep in mind, though, your energetics can shift if you allow other people to bring it in. So if you are around negative nillies, but your intention is to be positive, you could lose your positive to the negative nillies. This is where your SecMed energy comes in and you ground yourself. I'm going to be positive. I don't care what you are doing. I love my positivity. There you go. Or you might just have to extract yourself from the negative people. If you are setting intentions for your universe, you have grand intentions for your day or your weekend, but you find yourself in people who are against what you are intending. I want more love, but you are found yourself with people who are mean or angry or hateful. Are you going to want to hang around them if you're wanting more love in your universe? Absolutely not. We are hoping that you can see that you have that energetic choice. Now, if it is your children and you say, I want more love and peace in my universe, but your children are not being loving, or they are just davishing around banging pots and pans. Now it's up to you. You have created grand intention, so now you have to ground into your intention on your own to find your peace. We are Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we have channeled. Are you in understanding of all of this? You create your own energetics. It is up to you to decide how you want to see things. It's all up to you. And if you are looking to, we're going to say this in a careful way here, but if you are not feeling like you want to have a good weekend, you are, maybe you want the energetics of, I am pissed off, I don't want to have a good weekend, screw this, maybe, I want to isolate, or whatever it is, you have a right to do so. You have a right to have negative energetics in your universe. Not everybody always wants to be positive. Just remember, you have other people. You may not. You could live alone and whatnot and have too many people. But generally, you probably have other people in your universe that your energetics can affect as well. So keep all of that in mind. It's an energetic dance. So if you are choosing to not ground into positive for this weekend and you're like, screw it, I'm going to have a crappy weekend. I feel crappy. But what you get back, because you're going to have crappy coming at you when you are acting crappy to the people in your universe. If you want to be of more love, then you say, I want to be of more love. You're going to see more love come back to you in your universe. It is just that simple. The energetics that you produce out are what come back to you. The love that you are looking for is the love that you find in your universe, for example. So what are you intending? It will come back to you. You are the master of your own universe. You are your own He-Man, so to speak, in your universe. You create the energetics, and your intentions will create the toroidal field that you are walking through and in over your weekend. So if you intend to have an awesome weekend, you will reflect that on Monday. If you intend to have a terrible weekend, your energetics will reflect that on Monday as well. We love you. We know you love yourself, or you wouldn't be watching this. The ISIS card should be up as well. And when the moon day, when we are here, we will see you a half an hour earlier. So in your universe, there's 30 minutes, although a minute doesn't really exist. The unit of time that you created, the Gregorian calendar time. So 30 minutes, there you go. Either way, sidereal time. Enjoy your weekend. Remember, be conscious of the energetics in your weekend. Take 15 seconds on Saturday and on Sunday. You won't lose the energetics when we come back on Monday, but nonetheless, if you could take time on your weekend to ground into what you have slapped to your wall, and you can see it for what it really is, and you can hold it for 15 seconds on Saturday and 15 seconds on Sunday, it makes it a lot easier to come into your universe. All it takes is 15 seconds. You want to hold it longer, you can, but you have to feel into it as well. There you go. And remember, when you wake up in your dawning, when you're framing your universe, put the frame around you, stomping into yourself, what energetics do you want? What are you stating to your universe you want to see? More love, more peace. You have no control how that happens. You are not in expectation of an answer. You are in expectation of feeling more love. You do not know how it's going to happen. Intentionally creating your energetics. We love you. Releasing transmission. There we go. All right, let's see what we've got here. Jesus himself could go shopping in New Hyde Park, New York, and get Charlie Brown. Yeah, no, I get the energy there for sure. I truly do. But yeah, so this one was quite awesome. I have no idea what we're gonna channel in advance. Hopefully the picture is clear, and if not, again, I apologize for an unclear picture. But we have been going through some crazy ass solar weather as well. We had some X flares and stuff. But I'll only tell you if there's a G3 or higher magnetic storm, because at that point then, G2s, unless you have a pacemaker, you're not going to really know it. And G3 or 4, you could know it just when you step out of bed. So that could be part of it as well. I have no idea, but I am grateful, and I hope you are as well. But yeah, you create those energetics. So what you decided you want to see energetically in your weekend, keep that in your frame. It's going to be there. If you say you want more love, and you just let go and don't even repeat it, your body is going to search for more love. You've directed yourself, as crazy as it sounds, subconsciously you've directed yourself to see more love in your universe. And if you keep doing that, you're going to ground into seeing love all the time, because you're just like, I see more love. You can only produce what you can only produce what you state. So all you're going to do is see more love. Um, this is an energetic dance that you may not have known that you are in control of, whether you're dancing by yourself or not. Yeah, so let's see what we got in the chat. Otherwise, happy early Rooted Willow readings. Happy birthday! All right, and if I'm gonna put on some more videos and update some things today at work. We'll put Rooted Willow in there. She's got her own channel as well. So there's a folder, and the last one with Jared, I think. So I need to update it. I know Millie did a video as well, so you can watch that. Millie posted a new video. Hint, hint. And Rooted Willow, awesome. And Laura, I will get back to you as far as Tuesday. Right now, I'm just working on my tech issues because I don't want another broken. I try to fix this up here, so hopefully John will come back and show me how he put in. I can't figure out. I can't. If I say that, I'll never figure it out. I have yet to see how to. There we go. To put in the URL for the existing live stream that's up on YouTube into Zoom. So I need to. I'm going to work on that, and then we can kind of move forward from there. But we will see what happens here. But thank you all so much, and so much love and favor to everybody who's been here, is here, or may show up. And have a fantastic weekend, everybody. And remember, it's Friday, so Saint Germain wants you to fry something except your mind. I don't know, that commercial comes to mind. The guy, this is your brain. This is drugs. Just don't fry your brain, is what he keeps saying. But otherwise there, yeah, if you're creating, remember, whatever you're wanting for your universe, and whatever your intentions were, and those are going to be up to you, hold those. Repeat those on Saturday, repeat those on Sunday, and watch what happens in your universe. You may find that you intentionally create a lot more. You intentionally have a better weekend. And on Monday, if anything gets to you, we're going to cut those cords. So now keep in mind, you can always do your own energetic cord cutting. So if you're having a bad Saturday, maybe you have to go get gas, and the gas station attendant is really rude, and you're like, what was that? And so you just, gas station attendant, erase. Get them out of your field. You don't have to carry anything in your field if you choose not to. You can erase it immediately. I love you guys. Isis hopefully should be up there, and stay awesome. And I'll see you guys on the Moon Day in the next. Actually, I'll see you hopefully Sunday at Adam's, the Medium channel. There we go. Terra Time. That's hopefully see you guys there. Much love and favor.